Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Show Me Mary and this is Show Me O'Clock. So our new subscriber, if you're coming across this channel for the first time, I will say a very big welcome to you. Thank you for watching this video and thank you for joining our community, because I believe that you're going to be liking our video, sharing our content, and also commenting, and most importantly subscribing to this channel. On this channel we talk about everything related to lifestyle, living in the UK, migrating to the UK, especially as a midwife. Also we talk about God, we talk about everything related, everything that I believe that I should share with you. I'm definitely always going to share everything and that is going on in my life with you. But our real OGs, our returning subscribers, thank you for coming back, and thank you guys, thank you for everything you've been doing in our previous videos. Our videos have been making waves and a lot of people have been joining this community. Thank you for everything that you do. On today's episode, I'm going to be talking about why I am So today's video, I'm going to be talking about why am I not getting a job as a midwife. Why am I not getting a job as a midwife? Because a lot of people have reached out to me, they've spoken to me. Some people are getting frustrated, some people are getting angry that why am I not getting the jobs? I've been applying to jobs, I've been sending series of applications, still I'm not getting a job. What is happening? So a lot of things are connected to you not getting a job, but I'm going to highlight some of the things that I think might be affecting you not getting a job, or that might be affecting your application. Number one, you need to understand that coming into the UK as a midwife requires a lot of patience, being that the responsibility on the part of the trust to fully integrate midwives from other countries into the UK standard is a lot when compared to nurses. Why am I saying this? When any professional comes to the UK for the first time to come and work, UK has a way of integrating people into their working system. For example, when you get a job, even as a nurse, they induct you, they tell you what they need you to know, and they give you series of trainings. Even as a nurse, when you get here, they're going to train you even to the smallest thing, how to do vital signs. You are going to be trained on that, so that you don't want to hear that where I'm coming from, we don't do it like that, this is how we used to do it. Even though they know you're competent in that, they are still going to train you. And that is for people that like are even nurses. So you being a midwife, as we all know, midwifery is an autonomous practice. That is, being a midwife, you have to work on your own judgment. Like, you're going to be in the room with the woman, you're going to be taking care of the woman. The life of the woman and the child depends on you. Like, the outcome, what happens, not like you're not going to get support. You get support quite all right, but as a midwife, they need you to be competent and confident enough to, like, in order to be able to, like, bring you into the UK. So like I said, the responsibilities of bringing midwife is a lot on the neck of your employer. That means that they have to ensure that you are properly integrated. So unlike nurses whereby they bring cohorts, let me use my trust as an example, or as a case study. My trust actually brings at least, I think, 10 or 15 people maybe per cohort. Like your cohorts, they bring maybe every month or every 2 months, they have a group of people that they want to process their employment together, bring them into the UK, or orientate them, then bring another one. So in my trust as a nurse, they employ about 10 or 15 thereabouts nurses, maybe every month or per cohort. So this means that when these people come into the UK, they are going to, like, educate them, they're going to orientate them. Compared to midwives, guess how many midwives they bring into the UK per cohort? It was previously one person and they've just increased it to 2 or 3 per cohort. So can you see the difference? Imagine every trust employing 10 nurses or 12 nurses maybe every 2 months within a period of 1 year. That means the trust would have employed, if we say every 2 months, the trust would have employed 60 nurses. The trust would have employed 60 nurses. And as a midwife, they are bringing 3 midwives every cohort, which is at most 3 midwives every cohort. And let's say the cohort is 2 months. If it is 2 months, that's 3 times 6 months, which is 12. And even if it is every month, that will still be 3 times 12, which is still 24. Can you now see the gap between employing midwives and employing nurses? So if you are not getting an application, don't be angry. Just calm down and try to learn, try to make research about why things are not going on right with your application as a midwife. So the responsibility, so these midwives, for example, now if 100 people are applying to be a nurse and they are going to pick 60 people, so the fraction they are going to get is a lot compared to if 100 people are applying for the same job as a midwife. The fraction they are going to be employing is going to be little. So if you don't have patience, you have another way to it. I think I'm going to link in the description, in the tag up here, how to self-sponsor yourself to the UK as a midwife. So if you are not patient enough and you just want to end all this process, there's another way to it. You can watch it. I'm going to put it somewhere around here or here, just depending on where you find it. I'm going to suggest it. So as I was saying, that should be in your subconscious, that you are being affected by the theory of demand. I think this is another point. You are being affected by the theory of demand. The demand for nurses is a lot, being that they have numerous places they can work in. Maybe you see an hospital, well, I say 80% of the hospital have nurses, and maybe the 20% is for maternity. Do you understand? So maternity and hospital is different. Or like Nigeria, whereby you are a nurse midwife, like you have your RN, RM, and you can work anywhere. Yeah, you have to be a midwife to be able, you have to be a midwife to be able to work in the maternity. And the maternity is just like a department. It's just like a department of the main hospital, whereby we have the bigger part of the hospital where nurses can work in, like the stroke unit, the elderly care unit, the acute unit, the surgery, the theater, see how many units I'm already counting. So now see, if they need 1,000 people to work in both the hospital and the maternity, I kid you not, maybe only 20 people will be working in the maternity, while the remaining 80 people will be working in other parts of the hospital. So you need to just realize that everybody is going to the UK does not make this, it doesn't make it easy. Even for nurses, they struggle with some things. So you being a midwife, you still have to take extra caution with your application. Another thing I would like to say is that as a midwife, they just started, it was of recent that UK started opening their doors to internationally trained midwife. Even if you search on this YouTube space for migrating to a midwife, go and watch 2019 video, go and watch 2018 video. You will find out that a lot of people said that they don't employ midwives, and that's because the perspective is changing. There is more demand for midwife than it has ever been, and that's why the midwifery job or midwife is now on the shortage occupational list. At the time when they were employing nurses for free, they were bringing people actively from Nigeria, there was no demand for nurse. Maybe they were not sensitive that they would need midwives as much as they need now. They weren't employing midwives because you are going to touch their baby, you are going to take deliveries, you are going to start taking deliveries, and they didn't trust, maybe they didn't trust internationally trained midwives to do the job. But now they are on a very great shortage, and the only thing they've resolved to is to employ internationally trained midwives. So you see that you have better opportunities than the people that started applying years and years ago. You have better opportunity because now the UK is more receptive, and I'm even proud to tell you that my organization is the one leading employment for midwives in the UK. And since 2020, when they started, I'm happy to tell you that we have just 19 midwives, internationally trained midwives. So can you see the gap? Can you see? Like, I just want you guys to see what I'm saying. Like, that's why I'm giving you the examples. 19 is the most that any trust has in the UK as of now, because my employer is even the one leading the employment of or integration of internationally trained midwives in the UK. So when we have 19 since 2020, now calculate how many midwives we have in the UK, like internationally trained midwife coming directly from their countries in the UK. Do you understand? So now that you get it, that the market is getting wide, the market is actually getting wide, and they are needing more people day by day. There is more vacancies now than it has ever been. There is more vacancies now than it has ever been. And the good news is you can still get jobs. Like, people are moving every day, but if you are going through this pathway, you have to be patient. So what else am I going to say? My next point will take me into, you are not applying enough. You just apply to 4 jobs and you say, I've been applying since last month, oh, they are not getting me. Madam, buckle up. You have to apply more. Even nurses are applying to 100 jobs, 200 jobs, and they keep applying. So what is stopping you from applying? You can apply to 10 jobs and then come to me that you've not gotten a job offer. How? Why are you applying to 10 jobs? Why? Because I remember that when we were actively starting for jobs, my colleague Shula applied to more than 150 jobs. People are applying to jobs like 100 jobs. Even myself, I started applying, but when I got to a part, I couldn't continue. I'm like, oh God, this thing don't tire me, and I had to like take the other route. But people are applying to jobs, so you can apply to 5 jobs and tell me that you've applied, you're not getting job. You need to keep applying. You need to keep searching. Like, I remember when people, because I spoke up to people that if you have any job or any vacancy, please send me. By the time they were sending me vacancies, I discovered that most of the jobs they were sending me, I'd already applied to them. How did I do it? I set my email to be giving me alerts, daily alerts on jobs regarding midwives. So if there's an alert, if they add a job today, I'm going to get the email and I'm going to apply for the job. So what are you doing to get your own job? Are you just sitting down there waiting for people to start spoon feeding you? Oh, apply to this, apply to that, and you're going on a slow pace. My dear, you are in a fierce competition with a lot of people that do not take this offer for granted. Like, people are applying to jobs. People are more proactive than you are. So you need to step up your game. Another thing I'm saying is that you are applying to the wrong job. This will be point number 4. You are applying to the wrong job. You can have 100 applications and 80% of the applications are wrong jobs. They are never going to employ you to that job. Why? You are not applying to the correct band. How would you, as a Nigerian, apply to band 6? See, I'm not like relegating anything. How would you just go to apply to band 6 job and expect them to employ you almost immediately? Fine, I know that there's an hospital that puts their internationally trained midwives on band 6, but it is stated in their application that the application are opened to internationally trained midwives. So how do you know you're applying to the wrong job? Number 1, check the bands you are applying to. You get employed to jobs around band 5 or lower than band 5. Why did I say lower than band 5? If you are overseas midwife, they may employ you on band 3 or band 2 first. When you now get to the UK, they then apply you, or they then switch you over after you've passed your OSCE to band 5. always check for preceptorship. Search the job website wherever you're searching that how to apply, or preceptorship midwife vacancies. So the vacancies that are saying preceptorship, these are open to newly qualified midwives. So even if you have 10 years of experience in Nigeria, if you are going outside or if you are going to the UK, you have to like start afresh as a newly qualified, like someone that is just coming in. Fine, your progression might be faster than that of someone that doesn't have any experience before, but trust me, you will start from band 5. So when you apply, you say preceptorship midwife. Look for jobs that are open to newly qualified midwives. Look for jobs that are open to newly qualified midwives. Look for jobs that are open to overseas midwives. So in your application, there's always a part that they would write or say tier 2 sponsorship available. Some jobs will not give you tier 2 sponsorship, and so if you need that sponsorship, they are not even going to call you for interview at all. And if they call you for interview and they discover that you are not in the UK already, or you need sponsorship, they may need to like stop the whole process, the whole employment process, because they also need license to like employ people from overseas. So if they don't have the license, there's no way they are going to be employing you. Another point, let's say point 5, is because you're not doing the right thing. Sell yourself. What is your application like? I don't have the time to start reviewing applications for people because it's really stressful. But call yourself. We have a support group for midwives online, possibility group. So if you're on the group, tell people that you're applying together, like you guys should review your CV, your applications together. What are you not doing right? What are you doing wrongly? There are different places where you can showcase yourself. For example, your supporting information. I am big on you killing it in your supportive information. We have a lot of people that they will tell you maybe it's too short, it's too long, why are you doing this, why are you doing that? But make sure your supporting information is readable. I have seen someone that sent me a supporting information to review, and I couldn't read past the second paragraph because it was giving me headache. So if you are that type of person, you need to change. Your supporting information must be readable and it should sell you out. I remember also going online to YouTube to search for how to write supporting information when applying for jobs, and I got some reviews. So don't stay to what people are telling you. Make your own findings. Make your own findings about how to go about your application. So your supporting information is very, very important. Some applications will tell you that write your supporting information. It doesn't need to include what you have done in the application. So in your application, you don't need to tell them that. Maybe they'll write that you've already written about like what you did, your experience and all of that. So you need it to be concise. You need it to be explanatory. You need it to be easy to read. Also, you need it to highlight your achievements. Please don't downplay yourself. Let the person reading it say, oh, wow, wow, wow. You understand? That is the type of supporting information you should write. That is the type of supporting information you should aim at writing. And again, always review your supporting information. I know it is hard, you are working and all of that, but always find time to review your supporting information. If you have been applying for a month and you're not getting any interview, check your supporting information, switch your supporting information. And like they say, you are supposed to even write your supporting information to fit each jobs. So you need to look through their person specification, you need to look through the job description, you need to look through what they want. So from there, their trust core values, you need to look to it and find a way to inculcate it, or just add it somewhere to your applications for them to know that you've read. I know there's a part I was writing, or I have read, having read. You understand? Let them know that you've read this thing, you know it, you know you are like the boss. I say boss. You know you are like the best person for this job. Sell yourself out. Number 2, in your previous employment, they also expect you to sell yourself out. What are the things you were doing in your previous employment? Preparing women for theater, encouraging women, like taking deliveries, monitoring women efficiently. Everything that you're doing, write it in your previous employment history. Even if you don't have previous employment histories, you can use your teacher as your, they say, educational reference. You can use your educational reference. So from there, tell them your achievements. You've taken 40 deliveries in school, write it there. You've led the antenatal clinic in school, write it there. You've done this thing, you've done that thing, write it there. You've set line cannulation, write it there. You know how to suture, write it there. You know how to like calm the situation, write it there. What are your soft skills? You need to highlight your soft skills and your hard skills. For example, if you have written extensively on your hard skills in your application, in your soft skill, in your supporting information, you can write, I have explained in details about my soft skills. My skills are not limited to. Check the reference for the previous experience for more information. Like, just let them know that this person they are getting is a competent person. I'm not saying you should lie, you don't lie, but sell yourself out. Even if you don't know how to do something, don't say you know how to do it, but just put it out there that I am willing to learn. Put it out there that I'm willing to learn. Let your reference, let your information, let it be key. Then also your references, please put the right reference there. So people will tell you, do not use your family members. Don't use your family member as reference now. Even in your application, it is written there. Please read it. Don't use the wrong people as a reference. Also, what would I say about referencing? You can click or tick, do not contact my reference till like I've gotten the job. I know there was a place where I take that type of thing, and it's until after they've gotten you, you've gotten the job before they can contact your reference for some other things. But I know some people that they can even contact you even before giving you a job. So know who your reference is going to be and let them know. Like, just know who your reference is going to be. Me, I didn't contact my reference until I got a job. I didn't contact my reference until I got a job because I'd already ticked that to not contact them till I get the job. So when I got the job and I needed to get my reference, I was able to like call them for them to do my reference. The last but not the least that I'm going to say is, you are being discouraged by others. That is why you are not getting a job. Akuku she. I'm speaking in my native language. Akuku she no. Like, you're being discouraged, and that is killing your morale. Let your morale be high. Be confident about what you are doing. Some people, like someone like me, if I want to do something and I don't put my mind to it, it is not going to come out well. So put your mind to it. Don't be discouraged by others. It is happening. Maybe you're in a group where people are saying, oh, midwives don't get jobs. You want to apply as a midwife. Don't be discouraged. Don't be discouraged. You need to like have your own vision. Why are you doing this thing? Are you doing it just because everybody is doing it? So if you're not doing it just because everybody is doing it, why are you now discouraged at the slightest appearance of discomfort or challenge? Everybody faces challenges at one point or the other in their life. I know someone that we've been applying together as a midwife like since early 2020 when we started our application, because we've actually decided to like write our IELTS first. Early 2020 when they started the application. But along the way, they got discouraged and stopped applying. We that continued applying, by now we've gotten jobs and we are all settled in the UK. But why the person that was discouraged along the way, or another person that ran away to go and do another type of employment, at the end of the day, they had to come back and start doing it. But then it was late because most of their documents were expiring. You know your registration. Do you know your registration? You have 2 years to complete it, or else they'll close down the registration. Do you know? If you don't know, take it from me today. That is what is written on the NMC website. So why are you being discouraged? You need to buckle up. You need to like talk to yourself and start again. So for the above reasons, just to make sure this video is as short as possible, if you find yourself in any of this category, please change and apply. Like, be actively involved in in this part of your life. Be actively involved. Apply. Do everything you can do. Switch your supporting information. Switch your references. Switch your previous employment history when they tell you that what were your roles and responsibilities, in such a way that it's going to show that this person for a stranger even reading the application will be like, wow, that's the type of application you should create. Not something that will convince people, something that will confuse people, that they won't even be able to read, they won't even be able to follow through with your application. That is what. And also always say that you need your assistance. I've been finding it difficult. I wanted to make a video on supporting information, but man, I've not gotten that motivation. It's quite a lot because you have to explain that and people will understand before you can take it. If you are watching this video and you know a way you can help people to do a supporting information, please let me know so that we can make a video together, or you can draft out some stuff for me to encourage other people on this channel. So thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you very much. I hope this point would help you in applying better to jobs, and I think in the next video I should be able to like highlight some places that are currently employing international midwives. So you should also watch out for this. Please click on the subscribe button and also turn off the notification bell so that you will be informed anytime I drop a video. So I will try as much as possible to do another video for jobs like hospitals that are currently and actively employing midwives, so that, and this is a list that was created by the midwives themselves, either the people that are already in the UK, or people that have gotten offer from them, or people that have gotten interviews for them. So they are going to let you know. I'm going to just put it out there so that when you are starting to apply to jobs, you can first of all apply to all the listed trusts before you now start out applying to a different trust or different applications that you see, because they are trusted and tested, or tested and trusted in applications. So I hope with this I've been able to like maybe encourage you or highlight that thing that you're doing that is wrong and is coming in between you and your dreams, which is coming to work in the UK as a midwife. Thank you for watching this video. See you in my next video. Bye for now.